Hey guys, it's Misty with My Paper Cuts, and today I'm coming on to share my project for the Summer All Year collaboration. This collaboration started in October, and unfortunately I missed that video due to some technical difficulties. I actually had a tablet die. This will be my first project posted. For this collaboration, you will find all of the participants down below, including the lovely hostess. And we have, for each month, all the way through next October, we have 2 prompts that we are using. So if we can go with the first one, or there's a second one that, if it's something that appeals to us more, that we can do, which I think is just fantastic. I love having prompts to go off of. And this month, the prompts were ice cream, and the second prompt was blue. And I went ahead and went with blue because every time I think of summer and the color blue, obviously I would think of the deep blue sea. So I'm sorry if I bore all you guys who regularly follow me. I do have a banner to share again, but it's one of my very favorite things to make. And I love making decor pieces and functional things when I create. So unfortunately, I do share a lot of banners, but hopefully you guys enjoy them. So what I'm going to share today is a project that I made, and for the collaboration I did recreate it for a friend, and I've already sent it off with the friend. But I wanted to share the paper stack that I used for her project, and they're very similar papers. In fact, I think there's a couple out of this stack that was in my original project. But this is an old Hot by DCWV stack called Endless Summer. It has lots of glitter, bright tropical colors. It's really, really beautiful. I'll probably be using this a lot throughout the collab. Like, I love this paper. But so this is the paper I used for hers, and they turned out very, very similar, and you'll see what I mean. So my banner says summer, and it is a large one. It is on the, they're just cardstock banner pieces from Hobby Lobby. So I always get those and then cut them apart, so I just have the piece. I don't really necessarily like the spacing between them, so I just buy them for the shape itself. So it's just a basic pennant shape, and I have the pattern paper on the background that I inked. And then here at the top is some actual wood paper. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's actual wood paper. And I stained that with a walnut stain spray. And then I took this twine and I did 3 strands of it and put a knot in the middle. I wanted a real basic top to it. And then underneath here is obviously some fishnets. I think this was a crafting one, but I also sprayed that to make it a little bit darker so that it would pop off this background a little bit better. And then I did a slimmer rosette than I normally do. Normally I will make them quite thick. I really like them dimensional. But when they're on these flimsier pennants, I don't like to make them quite so heavy. So, and then there's just a basic shape on top of the rosette with some wood grain print paper. And then the letters are cut out of watercolor paper, and they're just a really basic font. And I've inked them with oxide inks. And so we have the sunset, and all I did was I masked it off right about the halfway point, and I inked all the colors for the sunset. And then I flipped the mask around and I inked all the colors for the actual ocean itself. So then on the top here, I stamped some seagulls. I just have a basic summer stamp. On hers, I drew them because I couldn't find the stamp. But they're so small, I couldn't remember what stamp set they were in. But then, and then I just drew some basic waves on, and then the actual horizon and then the waves, I hit those with some stickles. So, and I did that all the way across. So each one has a different pattern paper and the different colors in the rosettes. But you'll get the feel like, it just alternates. I like to alternate things when I make my banners just to keep them a little bit more interesting. So there's the R. And then the banner is strung together with this really wide frayed ribbon. It's canvasy. And then I strung them through, and I actually stapled them on the back because I wanted to keep it pretty flat. And then it's tied on through the knots with just some rough twine in like the turquoise color just to tie into the thing. So that is my technically should be second, but it's my first project for the Summer All Year collab. I want to thank everyone for letting me participate in this collab. Since I do live in Arizona, even when it's winter, it's still pretty kind of like summer here. So it definitely is a theme that suits me and where I live. So thanks again for taking some time to watch my video. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the banner. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.